So welcome back to the Mental Margarita Show. Kevin Sturgeon with us, owner of Rock and Grapes Wine Pub in Henderson, downtown Water Street. We're so glad to have you back with us. We've got some updates and some fun things we're going to talk about that are going on at Rock and Grapes. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing very well about yourself.
We're doing well over here at Mental Margarita Show, and we are so excited because you just celebrated an important milestone. You had your anniversary recently,
Yeah.
being open. You were part of this movement to revitalize the downtown Henderson area, and you've done such a wonderful job with your place. The last time you were on the show, people got a chance to see that transformation of the building, how you took it from what it was to this rock and roll themed fun place for people to come and make memories, try some wine, listen to rock and roll, and just have a great time. So we're going to talk a little bit more about everything that you have to offer. You're open from lunch from 11 o'clock every day, Tuesday through Sunday, only closed on
Mhm.
Mondays. Since you had the first anniversary, there's some you have live music on the weekends. What's it looking like now for people to come in and hang out? Is there you got specials during the week, online reservations? What's the first thing you want people to know?
I mean, obviously they can do online reservations if they choose so. Um, During the week, it's obviously not as a necessity much it is during and like the evenings, especially on Fridays and Saturdays with the live music. But we do have happy hour every day, 4 to 6. So we decided to open it up instead of just a couple of days that we're doing every single day. So Tuesday through Sunday, 4 to 6, happy hour. We have $5 drafts, $5 house wines. Some appetizers are discounted as well. So you have three phases here. You have your lunch business, then your happy hour, then your night business. So and then during the week, if they go to our website at rockgrapes.com, we have specials. We're on social media, both Instagram and Facebook. So we do a lot of posts almost every day, just with stuff that's going on, whether it's live music, whether it's our lunch, not our lunch special, but we do serve lunch, our nightly specials with beyond happy hour, because like Wednesdays is Wine Flight Wednesdays. So with happy hour, we also have that. Now we got a year under our belt. We can look back at last year, what worked, what didn't work. There are definitely things we're doing now that we weren't doing last year. Live music's one of them, but also other holiday stuff and some doing other things as well. So we're still a year. We made it a year. We're navigating still as we go forward, but the idea is also to kind of try to learn what we did from the first year and maybe keep continuing going on and work within the community here and what we have going on down here on Water Street and just continue to grow that part of the business. And obviously, well, any changes we do or any updates we do them on our websites. We're always constantly. So if anybody wants to sign up on the website, we give emails out every couple times a week too with stuff's going on as well. So
now open.
From all of us here at the Mental Margarita Show, we'd like to congratulate Kevin and the Rock and Grapes family on their 1-year anniversary. Make this your destination for a lunch meeting, date night, business networking event, family outing, live music destination. Discover a new wine and appreciate the electric atmosphere of this rock and roll inspired wine pub. Let Rock and Grapes cater your next event and plan your next get-together here, where their friendly and knowledgeable staff will ensure your amazing and memorable experience. And I also saw you offer a discount for Henderson City employees and first responders.
yeah, city employees they get their 20% off. Same with first responders. That's fire, police, military. Teachers, we also do a 20% discount, and they also have happy hour. We offer teachers happy hour all day, every day. So from 11 to close, any teacher comes in here, just have to have a badge or a card. I'm not sure what they carry now, but they come in and they get happy hour off. It's not just Henderson; it's everywhere. It's Vegas Metro, North Vegas, whatever. Um, they get happy hour all the time, and so they get discounts on the non-happy hours. Meaning, if you get a happy hour beer, you're not getting a discount on top of that. You get a 20% discount on other things too. And the idea is more to create them to come in for either a lunch over the weekends or whatever it is. But we opened that up. Started with the schools around here. There's a few around here that are close, but we broadened it to make sure that it's not just Henderson teachers. And same with first responders. It's not just Henderson PD or Henderson Fire. It's Vegas, all the same thing.
The
So
whole valley.
yeah, absolutely. And so when they come out, they just have to show their badge, whatever. I know a lot of them don't like necessarily show that, but hey, they do some great stuff both from teaching. My mom was a teacher for years, so I get it. And the first responders do so much for us. So giving something back, something little, just to show the appreciation.
And it does, it makes a difference. And we commend you for that. And it's a great way to do business, to be able to give back to the community that way.
Yes.
And yet teachers sometimes, it's a thankless job, and a lot of times they use many of their own resources to be able to supplement their classrooms and make things happen. So, we appreciate them. You've got a tasty menu of items as well that you serve up every day. People can also order to go, isn't that right?
Correct. They can order to go. They can either pre-order it, whether they call it in, um, or they can come in and order it and wait for it. It doesn't take long to put the food out or to get the food out to them. Most of the ones that do, they usually kind of call it in, and we just obviously ring it up. They come pick it up, grab it, and off they go. They can also go if they want to do any kind of catering or party inquiries. They can go to the website and actually click on that and put their inquiry there, and it comes right to me directly. And then I'm able to work with, and it's worked really well. The parties we've had this month were done through the website, and it works great. We have a couple that are coming up in next year. We already start conversations with, so they can do that as well. But just normal, like regular grab and go lunch stuff or anything like that, they can just call ahead of time, and even a couple of days before. I'm expecting we'll get some to go stuff for New Year's Eve, so we'll probably get a few of those. They'll call a little earlier, but they give us a call early. We'll put it down and pick it up whenever they feel like it.
And you can order a bottle of wine to go with that as well. So
yeah,
that's a
yes.
nice, a great way to round off the meal. So, let's talk about some of those menu items because they're fun. Remember, folks, this is the rock and roll themed wine pub. So you wouldn't expect anything less than something like hot blooded signature charcuterie or a power trip salad. So there's some really fun names. Do you have a favorite that's kind of on the list? I thought the Lizzie and the Lemmy were one of your most popular items. Is that right? Is that still
The
the case?
the the Lemmy is. The Lizzie isn't not popular. I think people see it, but they run down the list of sandwiches. They find something else they like. The people who had the Lizzie love it. That's probably one of my favorites because that was the only item we created that has never changed. It's literally the exact recipe from the day we put it together. The other ones have gone through a few different morphing changes. The turkey Bambry lamb fig jam is probably the most popular. That is one that we sell a lot of, and that's understandable. It's people tend to like the flavors of it, but besides the Lizzie, the Power Trip, and I'm not a Power Greens person, but I'll tell you the salad is the bomb. It's really good. It's really good. It's one of those ones it's basically all the Power Greens, so kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, Napa cabbage, purple cabbage, all blended together with a house-made dressing, some feta cheese and cranberries in it. Again, if we put it on the menu and we fly through it. So that's probably and from a food cost standpoint, not to get too much of the business side, it is really easy for us to put together. And it's a low cost item and people love it. So and it's one of those items that we thoroughly that will not probably go anywhere. And back to your thing with the names, yeah. Every couple of the menu item, we got to come up with some sort of name the best we possibly can to go back to the rock and roll vibe. And some people understand it, some don't. So you have to explain it to them a little bit. But the ones that do,
Let's have the fun.
yeah. So people think like our chicken parmesan, it says chicken foot and they think it's chicken feet. I'm like, no, it's not chicken feet. And I realize it's Sammy Hagar's band. Like, oh, so yeah, we got a little play on words, but it's been kind of fun, and all of the girls and everybody at work here are all into rock too, so they come up with some good ideas as well for different sandwiches names. So I tell them this, and we're only handcuffed by the lack of creativity. So the more creative you have, it's what, put it on the table. Nothing is considered dumb, put some ideas out. We may have to morph it a little bit. We may have to play with the idea a little bit. But at the same time, when you come up with an idea for a sandwich or a salad or a dish, whatever, make sure there's come up with some cool names that can go with it. So they have fun with
Twisted
it. So
Twisted Sisters platter,
yeah,
Holy Diver hummus platter, say hello to my little panini. So yes, there's a number of fun things to choose from.
yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
never boring at Rock
Now,
and Grape.
now, but we have, and well, part of the loyalty program we're going to do is probably remove some of these sandwiches because we only have so much room on the menu. So we're going to remove some of them and put new ones on. We have a BLT coming out that we've created. We have one called the Guitar Gangster, which is like a boursin cheese and a Worcestershire sauce blended together, and some prosciutto. So we had some cool stuff, but some of those sandwiches that are on the menu, we're going to take off and put them in kind of like a hidden menu for the loyalty members, and they're the only ones allowed to have it. You have to be a loyalty member to get it. So try to have some fun with that too. So we're not really ever going to get rid of anything, but it creates a creative side of things. It allows the staff to get more involved with creating some of the ideas and sandwiches and foods, but also bring some new ones out. And if they don't work, they don't work. It's no big deal. You take it off, but it keeps the menu kind of fresh. We've done a few since the last time we did this. We have added some stuff and did some changes, but we're probably due for a change here in the next month. So I suspect we'll have some of those sandwiches we just talked about probably sitting on the back burner, going to the loyalty program, the VIPs area, to be able to let them have it only. And then we'll have some new stuff coming out. So there'll definitely some new items coming out. The beer and wine menu is ever changing, but the food menu, we try to keep it a few times a year.
Let's move on to some of the wine choices. So
Sure.
are there some house favorites that kind of like your first suggestions for people when they want to try something new or most requested?
Most people that come in here, either what I've noticed, kind of know what they want. So they walk in the door, and we have a lot of regulars. They walk in the door, they already know what they're going to get, so which is great. The new ones that come in, there are a lot of things on the menu that are not recognizable from a brand standpoint, which is what I want. We don't want. I try to avoid labels as much as we can. Nothing against them. I try to find things that are a little bit more obscure. So it's more about and the staff's been pretty good since we last spoke. A lot of these girls didn't know much about wine at all. In the last year, they've really come out and have learned a lot about wine. So when somebody says they're looking for something, they know exactly what to recommend. So house favorite. I mean, we have our house wines, which is my buddy's winery out in Paso Robles, but really, I let the girls run with it. It's more about what they like. 'Cause they do have ones that they like, but it's more also what the guest is looking for. So we have enough different variety of, I'd say, flavors or varietals of wine that we can find something for everybody. That it shouldn't be a problem at all. And if we don't, I mean, it's a rare occasion that we don't. But if we don't, then sometimes you learn from it and see what you can add to it. But we have our flights, and we try to put some different stuff on our wine flights. And the cool stuff about that is that it allows us to find stuff that works and doesn't work. I mean, we have a flight with 4 wines and 3 aren't working at all, but 1 is. Well, we'll keep that one on the list. Out of 3, just go away, and we'll do something else down the road. So it makes it kind of fun. So we can actually try a few things and say, hey, it's not working. Let's just get rid of it, move up to the next one. So the cool thing about being flexible out, we can do whatever we want. But again, it's the girls have a good time educating some of the customers too that are even wine people that are looking for. They're so used to whether it's a labeled Cabernet or Chardonnay, and they know exactly. We designed a list to have kind of those flavors all mixed into it, so they do a really good job with it. So kind of stuff. And then the wines, they're from wherever, all over the world. We have a wine from we have a Polish rosé. I'm sorry, Portuguese rosé, some Italian, some French. So we kind of bounce around a little bit. The majority of our list is California, but that's still always ever changing. So again, we take advantage of specials they run, and we grab some stuff. And maybe short lived. We have a wine here we got for way cheaper than normal, and when it's gone, it's gone. But it keeps things a little bit. People walk in the door. We have our core list, but there's always some kind of hidden fun stuff on the side, and the girls know how to promote it.
Well, folks, sign up for the newsletter. Go to their website. There's a lot on your website, from your story to the menu to ways that you can participate. Follow on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to stay in touch with what's happening, what's going on. And Kevin, thank you for sharing these updates and just talking about the way business works. You've been in business a long time doing other things, and then you came and you transformed this place into what it is now. And you made it through the first year plus.
Yeah, to keep an eye on the website. We do have some fun stuff coming up. Obviously, one thing that is coming, I think I sent you a picture of it, is we are working with, obviously running a business is always a challenge, right? But you got to have fun, do some fun stuff. And one thing that we do here is a lot of us owners up and down the street, we try to work together. It does us no good it's friendly competition, but it does us no good to go butt heads with stuff. We work really tight with each other, from me borrowing a piece of equipment across the street, then me to borrow supplies from me. But one thing that's coming up is that I've been trying to do it, and it was a little later than we planned, is making a cider with Mojave Brewing, which is right about a block behind us. So they have some barrels in there that we got from California. And so it'll be unique because it's probably I want to say not the only, but one of the few collaborations in town where a restaurant and a brewery are working together. There have been a couple. There's definitely been a few, but this will be the first cider collaboration they've done with a business. They've done it for some charities. They've done it for other stuff, but this will be the first one that it'll be unique because you're only able to find it here and up the street. And it makes it that's one of those fun things. So all the stresses of running a business, which is crazy, having something like that's pretty cool. And so that we're hoping we're do a tasting again in January. We tasted it in November. It was getting there. So we're hoping to maybe debut it right in that February-ish time. So watch social media, because when these guys do a release of a new product, they do a really good job. So it'd be a double party. It'd be a party here and then make our way down the street down there and have one there too. So it'd be kind of fun. Again, it's one of those fun things coming up. Besides the events we do, that'd be something unique where it's a legitimately unique product that's being done between 2 local businesses, and trying to make each other better at the same time.
That's great. It's wonderful to hear, the community. That's how we should do business, and we should work together. So
yeah.
And we have
Agreed.
to lead by example. So you've done that. We did great with that. Thank you. And stay tuned, folks. Rockin' Grapes Wine Pub, rockingrapes.com. Keep me posted on everything that's happening. So thanks for being with us again, Kevin. And we'll look forward. Meanwhile, we're seeing some pictures and some video of all the fun that can be had at Rockin' Grapes. So
absolutely.
All right, so we'll check in, and don't forget, folks. Rockin' Grapes is a great place for a first date night, business lunch. There's a lot of different ways to experience private parties, birthdays, anniversaries. You even have gift cards too, so it makes a great gift for someone that you're not quite sure, but they'll definitely enjoy and have a good time. So, thank you again.
Absolutely.
We'll be staying in touch and keeping up with those updates.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Have a good rest of the day. We'll see you next time, Kevin.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Rockin' Grapes is a non-pretentious wine pub serving food fare that consists of charcuterie boards, sandwiches, salads, and appetizers. Rockin' Grapes offers a wide array of approachable wines by the glass and bottle, local beers on tap, along with craft package beers. Rockin' Grapes is your destination for lunch, happy hours, and live music. Visit them at 155 South Water Street, Suite 130 in Henderson, or call 725-205-4361. That's 725-205-4361. Attention business owners, get your messages to Pahrump and Nye County by advertising with KNYE 95.1 FM, the big voice of Pahrump and Nye County. Call 775-537-6100. That's 775-537-6100. Before you plan your next event, call Balloon Pros Las Vegas. Our team is ready to make your wish come true. Whether you're rooting for your home team, planning the corporate event, a stadium job, or surprising that special someone for any occasion. If you can dream it, we can build it. Say it with love. Say it with balloons. Call 702-574-2021. That's 702-574-2021. Or visit balloonproslasvegas.com. Ready to feel your best? Peptides like Sermorelin can help you boost your growth hormones naturally. Get better energy, burn fat, and improve your vitality. Contact the Drip Bar Las Vegas to learn how you can feel energized and live better. Contact the Drip Bar today at 702-846-0851. That's 702-846-0851. Discover Pahrump's best-kept secret at Sacred Sisters Clothing Consignment Boutique, where we sell clothing, shoes, purses, jewelry, accessories, and more. Secret Sisters is located at 1240 State Street in Pahrump, Nevada. For more information, call 775-727-4488. That's 775-727-4488. Tired of not getting the legal help you need? Get help today with wills and estates, family law, consumer matters, and even real estate. Affordable legal help is right at your fingertips. Legal Shield provides protection for your family, your business, and your personal identity. Scan the QR code now to gain access to hundreds of qualified lawyers in the United States and Canada.
Starstruck, here's a sprinkle of the stardust. Hold your champagne glass and your cigars up. See the guys with mob ties drive the cars up. Bright lights, most nights they buy the bars up. Candy coated Chevy cars on the highway. It's Frankie baby, it's on and this is my way. Dean Martin at the Sands this Friday. With Sammy Davis, here's a little hint where I stay. The city shines like Liberace's mansion, and you know Elvis had the whole city dancing. Showgirl silhouette steady prancing. Shout out to June, just the Copa Girls anthem. Legal gambling, yeah, that would tempt me. It's Sin City, holy water couldn't cleanse me. And Wayne Newton had the crowd in a frenzy. Live at the Stardust, the seats never empty. Now if you having a good time in Las Vegas, at the count of 3, I want to hear you scream, Viva Las Vegas. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Las Vegas! And Main Street was the official local beer stop. Enough slot machine noise to make your ears pop. The cigarette girls walking souvenir shops, while Red Fox had them laughing till the tears drop. Before Steve got a win at the right time, Sig and Roy had a long circus lifeline. Now the strips got